Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome to your mid-monthly horoscope forecast for September. We're going to be looking at love, career, and finance, and what you need to know spiritually that you don't know, that you need to know, that can help you with your situation. I want to thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and thank you to my members. I really appreciate all of your support. And if you guys would like a live person reading with me, or you'd like to take one of my classes, or you'd like to get my deck, The Eye of Zen, go to my website, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. All right, so first we're going to look at your love life, then your career and finance, and then what you need to know that you don't know that could help you with your situation. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. You can do both. Let's jump right in. Hello, if you're new here, my name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive, and I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. Now, I know some of you guys have hit me up in the comments. They're like, why are you not using the second camera? I'll tell you why. People have been taking my content. They've been taking this part out of it, and they've been taking my hands, and they've been posting in other places and putting their own name on it. That's why. So temporarily, I'm just not going to do it. But I'm a person who is... I'm giving you guys, I shuffle on camera, I do everything, and even when I get personal readings, I always show my hands and I show everything that I do. So the only reason why I'm doing this is because of that situation. Okay, so once that's resolved and I figure out a way to fix that, then I'll go back to using the second camera, but I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, okay? And hello, if you're new here, my name is Jennifer Walker Zen. I'm a psychic intuitive, and I've been reading tarot since I've been 14 years old. Hello, welcome. All right, so let's talk about your romantic love life. So what's going to happen with Scorpio's romantic love life now until the end of September romantically? Show my cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so we have the Emperor card energy. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. The Temperance, High Priestess, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, and Six of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is there's something to do with this house and home situation and the main person. And a lot of soul searching about this. A lot of soul searching about this situation when it comes to this house and home situation. So we start off with this influence of needing to make some kind of decision coming up. Now let's also talk about the fact that the solar eclipse is coming up September 21st. Now, solar eclipses in general causes massive changes in our lives and affects everybody. So we had a lunar eclipse, now we're going through the solar eclipse. So if there's any stagnation or anything like that, the universe is like, okay, it's time to clear out. And it's kind of interesting because your sign is very much like that. It's like big transformational changes all the time. And that's exactly what we're going to be experiencing coming up on the 21st, okay? So let's go further here. And I see that the first card is to do with the main person card. Why do I say the main person card? Because whenever I shuffle, I program the Emperor and the Empress to mean main people around this, okay? So, and then the other cards are the people cards. So you are dealing with somebody you would consider to be a main person, or there's something about this main person in this, okay? So what is going on my Scorpio's romantic love life? What's going to happen with Scorpio's romantic love life now until the end of September romantically? Show my cards you need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. So there's something about this main person, and there may be people, and it's like, I don't care what your opinion is on the situation. Thank you for your help, but I don't need it. Like that kind of energy. So what's going to have my Scorpio's romantic love life now until the end of September? Show my cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay. Yeah, there's a person around this that feels like they want to help give some kind of wisdom or knowledge to help you deal or resolve this situation with this main person. I feel like also, since this is next to the main person card, this main person may be thinking about you a lot, okay? It's like Four of Swords is meditation, it's contemplation, it's long-term plans. And there's a lot of thoughts and plans about starting a family or child around this situation, or even blending families together for some of you guys. And main person card is coming out again, okay? There could also be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy around this, or this could also be saying that there's going to be some kind of romantic gesture being taken. Like someone feels that they're being helpful, they want to be romantic, they want to do something for you. But there's concerns about the motives of that, okay, with the Seven of Swords kind of energy. Because you're aware that there's this main person that you're destined to be with, okay? There's a sense of destiny between you and this main person. It seems like there is let's just be real about it, a cock blocker around this, okay? Because you see, thanks for your support, but I know what's good for me. This person's my destiny, right? I'm meant to be with this person. There's something about this situation that's strong destiny here. There's lots of thoughts and plans about this, about the future. Okay, because I go to the next card, and Knight of Wands can talk about passionate exercises, okay? Or something about this situation that seems like it's an impulsive decision, or something that feels a little rushed. There's a sense of trying to stay calm about it, or there's somebody that's really passionate, you're very passionate about, there's some kind of passionate situation presenting itself to you, and you're trying to stay calm about it. And because there's concerns about unknowns about the situation. However, with this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, this Knight of Swords is showing it's like a rushing energy. I want to do something quickly. There's a sudden energy around this. And that it's like kind of like this kind of energy, like the Hangman energy. I'm stuck in the middle. Because there's this strong chemistry and passion here, okay? There's a very strong chemistry and passion with the person around this. And if I look at where this passionate stuff is coming from, it's coming from who you consider to be your main person, okay? So if I keep going here, it's showing me that there's a lot of healing energy coming in for you guys. And a realization of like you wanting to invest time and see what happens with this situation. And it does look like you will have a conversation, lots of heart-to-heart conversations. Now, this could be you being with a person and having a heart-to-heart conversation, or it could be on the phone, okay? So there's some type of heart-to-heart conversation coming up here. And it deals with passion and something about gaining knowledge about this situation, okay? The person coming toward you, before we get to the end of the month here, the person coming toward you, for you guys, it's a realization, this is not a coincidence, that this is a blessing to you. This person feels like a blessing to you, okay? This person feels like they increase your luck, okay? Because it's Jupiter energy. Okay, so it's like a luck blessing. This is the right kind of energy, right? You feel like, yeah, when this person's around, things go in my favor, right? When this person's around, they've been a real blessing to me. Okay, so the end of the month, there is some kind of concerns about secrets or unknowns, or your intuition is pulling you towards something. Because Scorpio, what do I always say to you guys? What do I say to you, Cancer and Pisces? You guys have very good intuition. Not only are you the sexy sign, but you have very good intuition. So something that you're like, my intuition told me about this, okay? There was this concern about people's meanness or greediness. Or there was this concern about somebody holding a grudge, okay? Because that's like the Four of Pentacles energy. So I see that there's this obsessive energy. And again, it seems to me, if I look at where this obsessive energy is coming in, it's to do with this other person who's trying to be a cock blocker here, okay? Because it's like this person and knowledge about them, obsessed, wanting to hold on to the situation, wanting to hold on to you, wanting to like have power over the situation, even though you know that this person is your divine counterpart. This person is meant to be, this person is someone that you're supposed to be with, right? But this person's trying to cock block that situation, trying to have possession over you, is causing a lot of overthinking, okay? So your advice, before we get to the final two cards here, is be careful about the sense of charity here, right? And giving, because this needs to be an equal give and take. Something about the situation needs to be an equal give and take. So we see needing to make a decision. There's divine timing, a blessing around this, and needing to have an equal give and take here. So again, there's some kind of situation around work or a collaboration here. And this is a person, there's a person around this for you guys that you know you're going to grow old with, you're going to be with in the future, okay? Again, you guys, oh my God, you guys got the Wheel of Fortune card again? Wheel of Fortune here, Scorpio, right? Okay, wow, you got 2 Wheel of Fortune cards. I thought, who else had the other? I think it was Aquarius. So if you also have Aquarius in your chart, you should probably check out that reading as well. But I see you guys have luck on your side, things going in your favor, Scorpio. Okay, so this solar eclipse seems to be, it's a really good energy for you because it looks like things are going in your favor. Luck is on your side, okay? Things are gonna go in your favor, especially with this person. And if I look at who it's to do with, it's the person you are viewing as your main person, your counterpart, okay? Your divine counterpart. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles is coming out. Somebody is trying to be greedy here around this situation, okay? But that's about to be over, Scorpio, okay, when it comes to these people. And them trying to control you spending time with your person, okay? So that's about to be over. So I see there's a person around this with the main person and the sense of destiny and knowledge about this passionate situation and a conversation about this obsessive energy, and things are gonna go in your favor when it comes to these people, okay? All right, so, and if I look at it further, so this is a person that you feel or see as a blessing to you as a divine counterpart. Healing the confusion this month, making a decision and having an honest conversation. This person's missing you, wants to invest time in this connection, and there's a focus on long-term commitment. Okay, thanks for all of your support. I'm trying to stay calm. There's a grudge being held. We see something about a child starting a family or child around this. Stuck in the middle. I want to grow old with you. I wasn't being honest. I wanted to, there was this concern about waiting around to see how things play out, but now it's over. Okay, so this waiting around is now over, okay? So this waiting around to see what's gonna happen with the situation and all this investment of time and all this slowing down of things, that's not even gonna be a factor now because things are going in your favor. Whatever's been going on with this third party that's been cock blocking things, there's gonna be a realization about that. And that's now gonna start moving. Things are gonna move with your person, okay? In a better way, quickly. Okay, so, let's see what's going to happen with your career and finance now, Scorpio. What's going to happen by Scorpio's career and finance now until the end of September? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Yeah, I'm even hearing that song. Looks like we made it. Okay. So you are deeply thinking about where you want to go. You're looking at what happened in the past and you're examining things. You're doing a lot of self-examination about your career, your finance, and where you're going. I'm just going to get a little bit more clarity on this, Scorpio. What's going to happen with my Scorpio's career and finance now until the end of September? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, so family also may be playing a factor. Maybe you're examining what's been going on with your family and how things have been going, maybe the past history and with their careers and stuff like that, because usually we're born into situations, right, where, you ever notice this, guys? I have. But of course, this is all astrology too, and also where our spirit goes, right? So let's say you have a lot of people in the medical profession. In my family, that's the case. It's like a lot of people are in the medical profession. So it seems like there's like a lot of surgeons, doctors, and all those kinds of things in my family. I was gonna go in that direction, but because I'm very sensitive to energy and stuff, that was something that really, I was like, oh, I can't do that. Because it feels like if I do something to them, and it hurts me. So, but I'm saying you're like looking at everything, examining everything, even looking at it from a perspective of your family and stuff, okay, of your career and finance. You're making a definitive choice, or there's this concern about a collaboration or partnership. You're trying to manage your time properly. You're trying to get more on schedule coming up. You're realizing things can go in your favor here. Now, some of you guys, your family may be infringing upon your schedule. Some of you guys are getting off schedule with your career, finance, and what you're trying to get done here because of family or friends. Okay, so you're really thinking about this and you're trying to get things managed a little bit better coming up. I see there's a focus for some of you guys on doing things online or through some kind of online situation here. Now, the King of Swords, all kings are bosses, leaders, people in charge, managers. The Emperor is like the main boss, okay? The owner. Okay, so there's something about this boss, this manager. You're learning something that's useful to you. You get communication that's really good news. I see that there is a sense of overindulgence of learning something here, okay? It makes you a bit impulsive here with this Knight of Wands energy. Because you're like, I really want to have a really good future coming up. It's like you're really thinking about coming up. You're thinking about how I can make or take actions for this long-term situation. So some of you guys are going to decide to juggle two different things at once, okay? Have two different things going on at once, or multiple things going on at once. It seems like somebody is trying to like maybe bribe you to kind of help them with something here, okay? Because if I look at what's above, this family wants to learn something about, maybe you have a skill set or something, and someone's like, hey, you can help me with this too. There seems to be a lot of triggering energy, rushing energy, a lot of quick energy coming up here at the end of the month. You guys are really prepared and ready to go for this. Some of you guys, you're really able this month, especially towards the end of the month, to overcome a lot of difficulties that you've been dealing with your career and finance. It seems like things are freeing up now. You're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And also, there seems to be this sense of charity here. Possibly some of you guys are helping also, maybe a family member or friend also, resolve some things that they've been doing. Because it seems like it's almost like you're trying to manage your time and do two things at once. It's like you have multiple things going on here. There's an influence of advice being given. And a lot of self-doubt is really part of the obstacle block this month, a lot of worry, self-doubt. So just be careful about that energy, okay? Your advice is saying, this is what you've waited for, Scorpio, okay? So you see family, learning, there's this concern about bribing, trying to give money here, and you're trying to manage your schedule. It seems like there's a lot of overindulgence, a lot of doing stuff, and you're ready, and there's this something about this online community, or something about this wanting to like kind of do things on your own, but kind of still obligating yourself to stuff. There's an awareness that you are really working on something here that is going to be really good for you for the long term, or for retirement or something here, okay? And there is something about something like a charity for some of you guys, or being helpful to someone also this month. So a lot of soul searching, something about this boss leadership, juggling multiple tasking, collaborating with someone. Good news, things are moving pretty quickly. There's a lot of impulsive decisions being made, but things are going to go in your favor. And you, even though all this is going on this month, you are able to juggle things, and you are able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're finally getting on top of things, Scorpio. So that's good for the rest of this month. So let me see what you need to know that you don't know that can help you. What does Scorpio need to know that they don't know that can help them now until the end of September? Show me the cards I need to see. Oh, okay. Your guidance basically just wants to pop out there. That's fine. It happens sometimes. I usually don't take cards that pop out. Okay, I just want to put that out there. But when I feel that your guides force it, like it's like, this is for my new readers out there, pay attention, okay? If it's just flying out, take note of the card, put it back in the deck. But if you feel like your hands are being like, okay, it's almost like that feeling of like, okay, that's when you're saying, I'll take those cards. Okay, I'll look at those cards. Because I do see a lot of readers out there, and a lot of times they let cards fly out, but that they shouldn't do that, okay? That's not, I mean, everyone has their own techniques, of course, but the proper way of doing it is to put the card back in the deck. But if you do, I've noticed over the years, if it's like a real forced thing, it's almost like they're like, look at this card. Okay, that's when you take it. Okay, so in this case scenario, that's what it was like. It was like a forced, kind of like, all right, look at this. It's saying that you know your body, okay? And it's showing me that you always give without expectations, okay? So Remember that the body is the feminine, the intellect is the masculine. So what could it be saying with the body? Your body knows, it has good intuition, it has a gut feeling about things. Okay, so if you listen to what your body's saying, you ever notice like if you date somebody, okay, and your body reacts in a negative way, it like either you'll break out or something will happen and your body will react to that person. Even if you're around somebody and let's say they give you like a, I don't know, a stomach ache. There are situations, but that's also because of spiritual reasons. And obviously you Scorpios, you are very sensitive anyway because your sign is the 8th house, Scorpio, which is a natural psychic. So anyway, you guys will get some kind of reaction to your body and you need to pay attention to that. I know you want to be charitable and you want to be giving, right? But it's showing me when inspiring others, you really need to pay attention to your inner guidance, okay? Sometimes there are situations where our energy is not in a good place with someone else, or it's not cohesive with someone else. Okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, everything is vibration. Everything is vibration. Sometimes, okay, let's see what happens. Okay, you ever have those family members where you give and give and give and give to them, but they don't ever do for themselves and they don't ever give back to you? Okay? Those people, in that case scenario, you need to teach them how to fish so they can fish for themselves. That's what I mean to say. That's what I feel like your guys are saying here. You're giving without expectation. You're inspiring others, but you need to pay attention to your intuition about this situation, okay? You're making each day count coming up, and you're not alone, but you need to be yourself. So it seems like you're being charitable, you're trying to give in this situation, but it's like you can't be yourself with this situation for some reason. You're trying to be there for this person, but you can't be yourself. You should forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. Just stay calm and take yourself out of that situation. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? Some people will try to take and take and take and take, and they don't realize that they're doing that, but we got to put boundaries in place, because some people need to learn the lesson of, look, God helps those that helps themselves. And you can tell somebody all day long, and you can try to do for somebody all day long, but until they take that initiative to also do that for themselves, you can't just keep giving freely, freely, freely. You need to pay attention to your intuition about this situation, okay? So anyway, of course, you guys don't have to take my advice if you don't want to. See, it says set your intentions. Of course, you guys don't have to take my advice if you want to. Follow your intuition, listen to your heart. You guys know what's best for you, okay? We all do, and we all have free will. And you don't have to take my advice. You don't have to take anyone's advice. We're here to wield our own free will. In my case scenario, I follow as they would say, the will of God or the will of the universe. But because I want to be on my divine path. But we all have free will, and we can make decisions to go this path or this path or this path. So it's completely up to us. But remember, we don't have control over anyone else. We only have control over ourselves. And sometimes we have to surrender to that situation. And sometimes people try to take advantage of a situation, and you being very inspiring and giving can put you in a situation where it's draining to you. So just be aware of that, okay? And listen to your intuition and listen to your body about that. So my beautiful darlings, and of course, again, I say, you don't have to take my advice, you don't have to, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. If you guys like it this way, you want me to continue this way, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys another day or two. Have a great rest of your next couple days, and I will see you guys soon.